Hey there, quick note before we dive in. What you're watching right now is a lesson from one of my courses that I've decided to release completely for free here on YouTube so you don't have to pay a dime. So instead of asking you to buy my course, if you want to show your appreciation, here's a couple of things that you can do. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel. These small actions tell YouTube to share my content with more people, which is a huge help. Also, feel free to check out my recommended equipment links in the description below. If you do purchase equipment from these links, I do get a small commission at no extra cost to you whatsoever. Or if you want to, you can leave me a super thanks or even just hit play on one of my playlists. I know it sounds silly, but if you just hit play on one of my playlists and let it play in the background, even if you're not paying attention, it tells YouTube, hey, people are watching these videos. I'm going to push it out to more people. So even if you just want to do that, I would love it. I would appreciate it so much. And then lastly, if you're looking for more personalized help, I do offer private coaching that you can find in the description of this video. Either way, I really appreciate you, whether you choose to do one of these things or not. Just by simply watching this video, it means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Now, let's get to the lesson. All right, and now we're on to shotgun microphones. As you notice immediately, I don't have a microphone in frame with me. I mean, you can see a little bit of the microphone up here maybe, but this is a shotgun microphone and they were made to capture audio at greater distances. So if you don't want a microphone in frame with you when you're recording your videos, a shotgun microphone is the perfect microphone for you because like I said, they were made to capture audio at greater distances, much greater than other microphones are capable of capturing audio. So if you have a dynamic microphone like the Shure SM7B, you need to be right up on that microphone to get the most out of it, whereas with a shotgun microphone, it can be further away and the audio captured will be a greater quality than that of a dynamic microphone being further away. So just like with all of the other microphones that we've talked about in this section, your goal is to make sure that the end of the microphone that you're speaking into, which is the top of a shotgun microphone, just like a dynamic microphone, you want to make sure that's pointed at your mouth so that your mouth is in focus. So again, I'm going to explain the photography example. If I was a photographer and I was hired to do some headshots for people, I don't need to be right in front of the subject for their face or their eye to be in focus. I can be a little off to the left, a little off to the right, above them, below them, whatever. As long as the camera is pointed or the lens is pointed at their face, their eye or their face is going to be in focus. So just like with the microphone, if the end of the microphone that I'm speaking into is pointed at my mouth, I'm going to be in focus. So if I tied a string from the end of the shotgun microphone and pulled it to me, it would either be to my mouth or my chin or my chest. And that's about where you want to be with the shotgun microphone. It can be pointed directly at your mouth, your chin, or even your chest. All three of those placements are acceptable. So honestly, when it comes to a shotgun microphone, that's your goal. Now, you can use a shotgun microphone closer up if you want to. I've seen people in multiple videos have a shotgun microphone on an arm like this and have the microphone like right here. Now, if you're using something like a Sennheiser 416, they're known to be very bright microphones, kind of harsh. So having a shotgun microphone really close to you, and really that I would say that goes for most microphones, the closer you get the microphone to you, the more it's gonna pick up mouth noise and harsh, it's gonna get a little more harsh. Now, it's kind of a catch-22 because obviously the closer the mic is to you, the less of the room that you're gonna pick up. But like I said, the harsher the audio can possibly be, the more it's gonna pick up mouth noise and S's, you know, the sibilants and things like that. Whereas the further the microphone is away, the less those things will be enhanced. So you've just got to figure out what's the best for you and your specific situation. Like for example, right now, you obviously hear way more of the room than you did when we were talking about dynamic microphones or large diaphragm condenser microphones. And that all has to do with the fact that the shotgun microphone is much further away from me than the other microphones were. So like I said, now you're hearing a lot more of the room and it doesn't sound as professional as the other microphones do. But if you watch these videos back to back, it's going to be incredibly noticeable because that's doing an A and a B, right? You're Aing the first video, which is like the large diaphragm condenser or the dynamic, and then you B it with the shotgun video and you hear this major difference. Whereas most of the time people are just clicking on your video and they're not A and Bing, they're just clicking on your video. And so the initial audio they hear is what you captured. So they're not going to be like, man, in their other video, they did this. They might if they went from one video to another, but you get the idea. You've just got to figure out what's best for you, what scenario is best for you. How treated is your room? There's more treatment that I need to do to this room at the time of shooting this video. I need to put acoustic panels on that wall in front of me, above me on the ceiling, maybe even a few over here to make this room as treated as I would like it to be. But at the moment, all I've got is an acoustic blanket there and some panels behind me for when I'm mixing audio. But I really do need panels back here. And that time will come. So at the moment, for me, the best case scenario would be to use a dynamic microphone like a Shure SM7B when I'm recording my tutorials or my YouTube videos. A shotgun microphone would not be the best case for me unless I got the shotgun closer, and even then, I wouldn't choose that. For my situation right now, I would choose the dynamic microphone so that I could get closer to the microphone and you would hear less of this room and more of my voice. But the other good thing about shotgun microphones is though they are sensitive like a large diaphragm condenser microphone, they are a lot more focused when it comes to their polar pattern. So a large diaphragm condenser microphone picks a lot up around the microphone, so it's going to pick up a lot of stuff in your room or maybe even outside your home or something like that. Whereas shotgun microphone is a lot more focused. It has a low bar pickup pattern or a hypercardioid or like a mixture, and it's also got grills and different microphone models have different things in the sides, but the basic goal of it is to reject audio from coming into the side of the microphone and to reject a little bit as much as it can from coming into the back of the microphone so that it's only picking up a very tight focused pattern in the front of the microphone. So though it is sensitive, it's not picking up as much around the microphone as a large diaphragm condenser microphone is. So again, I'm gonna say it one more time. It all comes down to your scenario, what's best for your needs, and what's just gonna perform the best for what you're doing. But when it comes to shotgun microphones, that's pretty much it, okay? If you want a microphone out of frame and you don't want a microphone in frame when you're shooting your videos, go with a shotgun microphone. And I will say this as well. If you're in a less treated room like I'm in right now and you don't want a microphone in camera, so you're not gonna use a dynamic microphone, I would suggest using a small diaphragm condenser microphone. It looks like a shotgun microphone. It's shorter than a shotgun microphone, but it will perform better in an untreated room than a standard shotgun microphone will. But anyway, when it comes to shotgun microphones and mic placement, that's about it. All right, see you in the next one.